Welcome to Flash Tutorial Space Attack Part 5. It's a follow-up to the Space Attack Part 4, which I have opened on my computer. This would be a good time to pick up a pencil and a piece of paper because we're going to have to write down some coordinates later on. Now, when we shoot all the spaceships, we just trace something saying we hit them. Or if any of the spaceships hit this horizontal line, we just trace something saying that hit. We want to now do two things. If any of these space saucers hit the line, we want to do this level over again. And if all of the spaceships are hit, then we want to jump to level 2. Run the main timeline. Click here, drag down like this. Right click, insert keyframes. So that brings everything up to here. Lock down all the layers. Select this layer, call it Frame Labels, F-R-M, capital L-A-B, Frame Labels. Select this first layer here, this first frame, open the Properties panel, and call this Intro, I-N-T-R-O, enter. Click on this, drag it up to here. Click here, right click, convert it to a keyframe. So I have a keyframe here. Open the Actions Layer 10 and copy these, cut these, right click, cut all those variables. Click that first frame, open the Actions panel, paste them in. So I have all my variables on that first frame here. Open this one here, have a quick look at it for a minute. Okay, nothing should change, this should still work. Open this Actions layer and put a stop, S-T-O-P, open, close brackets, semicolon. Get that pencil and paper that I told you about. Lock all the layers. Select this saucer layer. Select frame 1. And I got to know the coordinates of these, the X and Y. So click this first one, which is sauce 1. And its X is 103. Its Y is 8105. All of these saucers is on the same Y axis. Click this one. Its X is 205.3. Again, that 8105 is the same. Click this one, write it down, 307.6. And this one is 410. So we know where they are. Lock all the layers. Select frame 10, the Actions layer. Open the Actions panel. Come way down the bottom, way down to where we have these 4 oars that check to see if we hit the bottom border. Click here and type this first line of code. sauce1l1 underscore MC period X equals, and there's mine 103 semicolon. Copy that, paste it in. Change the 1 to a 2 and put your coordinates there. Paste it in, change the 1 to a 3, put your coordinates there. Change the 1 to a 4 and put your coordinates there. Paste it in again. This is going to be saucer1l1 underscore MC period Y coordinate equals 81.05 semicolon. Copy it, paste it in, change the 1 to a 2, paste it in again, change the 1 to a 3, and paste it in and change the 1 to a 4. At the same time, come down here, put an enter, and type this code. Go to and play, small g, small t, capital A, capital P, open bracket, quotation, intro, close quotation, close bracket, semicolon. Back to the timeline. Come up to the 20. Right click, insert keyframes. And right here, insert a blank keyframe. Open the properties panel. Call this level 1. Level 1. Enter. Click right here. Open the properties panel. Level 2. Level 2. Enter. Do the same thing. Come up to 30. Insert keyframes. Now, just for a try, click this first layer here, this first frame, this frame 20 of this ActionScript layer. This is just for a temporary thing. Pick up anything here, an oval tool, rectangle tool, doesn't matter. Got to unlock the frame. That one right here. And I'm drawing a little square. So when I tell it to go to this level 2, eventually we're going to see that. So now, let's just see what happens if any of these hit the bottom. Hopefully I have no errors. Test movie test. No errors. I'm going to let them hit down. Let one of these hit, and we should start this over again. I'm going to do it twice. Make sure that works. Okay, that works. Let's go back to this actions layer right here. Open the actions panel. Up here, from there we have when the hit count equals 4, we're just tracing 4. Now, GOTO, capital AND, capital STOP, open close bracket, semicolon. Now I'm going to hit them all, and when I do, we should jump to this frame. Oh, we got to put the frame enable in here. Quotation level level 2, close quotation, close bracket, semicolon. So now when we reach this count of 4, that means we shot all the spaceships. We should go there and stop, and we'll know we're on it because we put that red square there. No errors. I want to shoot them all. And because we jumped here, no errors. That's good. Now we got most of this part working. Let's do some house cleaning. Click this frame here on this actions layer. Pick up your selection tool. Highlight this, whatever you put here, and delete that. We don't need that. And I want to look into my action codes and anything that I have that I don't need. Nothing there. Here. Now, I have a lot of traces here that I don't think I want to keep. I don't need this one here. You can just go through yours. You may or may not have these. I want to make sure that when I test at the time, I have no traces anymore, because I know this all works to here. And I have no reason to think it shouldn't work if I make some modifications to anything else. But I'm only commenting them out in case I need them. Okay, I'm going to do both tests. Let one of them hit. I'll leave those outside ones because then it goes faster. Okay, that works. This time I'm going to shoot them all. And I'm assuming that we jumped to that proper frame because I took the square out. Let's go back to frame 1 for a minute. Let's just click on the center of the stage here, anywhere. Open the properties panel and it should say document here. And we have the stage is white. Let's make the stage black. And we get a better view. Let's just run that right quick, just see what it looks like. That's nice. And make sure this red line still does its business. Everything else works. Good. Open the actions layer, frame 10, and we're going to try this. Right click, select all, right click, copy it. Here, open the actions panel up, right click, paste it in. Now we're going to use this very similar code, but we cannot use the same, some of the things the same. This I do not need to, this things about the laser here, or moving this laser, I do not need any of this code here. So I'm coming right down to here where it says move saucers, and all of this has to do with the laser except the stop. Just make sure, and that's laser stuff, that's laser stuff, that's laser stuff, yeah. Right click, delete that. That should still work. The saucers are gone, so I'm not going to need them anymore, but I'm going to use new saucers, and I'm going to use very similar codes. Yep, okay. Back to the timeline. Select this saucer layer and just here call it L1. So this is the saucers on L1 right here. Insert a layer, call it saucer L2. S-A-U-C-E-R L2. Select frame 20, insert keyframe, and this is where we're going to put those new saucers. Now, I'm going to put them right where these ones are. I don't want to see these because I know where they are because we got those coordinates. And if I click right here, that should make those saucers disappear. Good. Bring this down a little bit. And I'm on this frame 1. Everything is locked except my saucers 2. Selecting that frame 20. And again, I'm going to pick up my rectangle tool. I'm going to go with a white for my stroke, and I'm going to go with a silverish color here. Oh, right here. I think that will show up as one of my rectangle tool. There it is. That's a nice color. Okay, so let's try to make another saucer. Similar to what we did. This time we're going to make it smaller when we finish. Pick up my selection tool. Make the top arch. Bring this one in. Oops. Right there. Bring that one in a little bit. This one here. Bring that one in a little bit. And get the arch here. That's this saucer. Make them any way you want. Highlight it. I want it much narrower than that. I'm going to keep the 18 high, but the width I'm going to make it 40. Very small. It's going to be harder to do. And remember, I know where these are because I wrote down those coordinates. So highlight this, right click, copy it, right click, paste in place. Just move it to the side with my arrow key. Copy these two, right click, copy, right click, paste in place, move them over to the side. And if I looked at these, I'm going to go back to frame 1 for a minute. I'm going to unlock this, select one of these, any one of them, open the properties panel. I want to copy this. I'm copying the instance name for these saucers. Okay, lock that saucer one layer, come back to frame 20 and saucers 2. Selection tool, select one of them, modify, convert it to a symbol. Make sure movie clip is selected. Paste in what we just copied. And it's saucer 1, L2. Copy that. And paste that in for an instance name. Highlight this one. Modify, convert it to a symbol. Movie clip will still be selected. Paste it in. This is going to be saucer 2, L2. Open the properties panel. Paste it in. Make sure it's saucer 2, L2. This one. Modify, convert to a symbol. Paste it in. Saucer 3, L2. Paste it in. Saucer 3, L2. And we'll do this one. Modify it, convert it to a symbol. Paste it in. Saucer 4, L2. Copy that. And paste it in for an instance name. Let's go now one at a time. We got to use those coordinates that we had. Highlight this one, open the properties panel, and type in here your coordinates. Mine was 103 there, and this was 81.05. And if I enter, it goes right there. Now you can do that, or you can just drag them and eye them if you want. That's up to you. You can just drag them and eye them like that. Drag and eye them. But we're going to need these to be what we want anyway, so let's look at them. This one should have been 205.3. 81, that's right on. This one should have been 307.6. 81. I think they're locking in on that somehow, which is possible. And this one should be 410. They're perfect, right on. Open the actions panel right here, this layer, and we're still going to use this saucer speed, but this got to be level 2. Level 2, level 2, level 2. I hope I called these level 2s. Yep. Yep. Okay. Then we're all level 2s. Here, level 2, level 2, level 2, level 2. All of these level 2s. I think we can keep them. Down here, level 2s. Doing this, something can go really wrong. Level 2, but the output panel errors will come up if they're there, usually. Level 2, level 2, level 2, level 2, level 2, 2. Let's just this one here, let's go to and stop level 2. Let's just put 2 forward slashes because I don't want that to happen yet. Level 2. Level 2. Gets boring after a while, and because it's boring you make mistakes. And let's make this level 2, 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 and 2 forward slashes here. Okay, so I don't have any go-tos on this section, and I don't have any go-tos on this section. For now, let's just see what happens. It may not work. Yeah. Duplicate definition, frame 20, line 9. Frame 20, line, yeah, on enter frame. Make this L2. L2. That's easy enough. Control, test movie, test. There's on frame 20, line 14, I labeled it wrong. I missed I called them 21s. So I went line 14. You may not have these problems. You may have done it right. Line 14, right here. This should be level 2. And was there 2 of them? Line 14. Yeah, it's probably all right now. No errors. We're at the first set of stuff. This is working. Now we jump to the new ones. And the laser beams are working here. So I think that's reasonable. Want to check one more thing. I want to make sure that it still returns to the first intro if I don't shoot them all. So I'm just going to shoot 1 or 2. Let them come down. Yep. I'll get them all this time. Meet it halfway. Good. I think that's enough for this tutorial. There will be a follow-up. It'll be a flash tutorial, Saucer Game Over. Save your FLA. Hope you learned something from this tutorial, and I hope you use what you learn.